Hey number nines, welcome back to my channel. If you haven't seen 999, this is an angel message for you, very special. So stay tuned if you haven't seen the angel number 999. This is a part of a 10-part series, and with 9 almost being the last number. So very exciting that we've gotten all the way up here. If you haven't seen other numbers, go ahead and check them out. All videos will be listed below. Make sure to hit the bell and subscribe as well while you're there. Now, number 9s, you definitely do carry a special energy, and I'm going to go ahead and get into that once I tell you the 3 decks that we're working with. Every single number has a different deck, so these are the ones that called out to you. We have Astro Soul Oracle deck, the Sacred Rebels Oracle, and the Star Codes Astro. So you got 2 astrology decks. I was kind of surprised. I was like, do they really need all this astrology? But you actually might. We'll see what comes out. And of course, I love the Sacred Rebels Oracle deck. So we got great messages for you. Be sure to book your one-on-one appointment with me so that you get a more personal, in-depth reading on greenvibeswellness.com. Alrighty, 9s, let's go ahead and get into your reading. All right, so first we're going to go ahead and start with the Sacred Rebels as our first deck. Now, number 9s, I was feeling your energy. You're very, very much so a people person. Number 9 energy is all about the collective and making the world a better place because you have so much to offer to them. Number 9s are often the hidden heroes. Those are the warriors. Like, truly, 9s can be leaders, but sometimes 9s prefer to be more in the background and getting things done because you can get more done in the background rather than being the public face of everything. And you respect and you can do both sides of that. So that's great energy, number 9. Now, I also feel like you're just been in a giving mode lately. You've just been in a really giving mood. You've been so generous lately with people, and they see that. They see your love. They see that you've been very much so progressive towards your life's purpose, and it's beautiful to see. And everyone just hopes like around you that you're happy. Your spiritual guides want to know that you're happy too. Okay, so already I love these cards that you have received. We have 4-2, the word wants to be written, number 2, inner trust, and then 43, come to life. So we've got 2 4s here and 2 2s, and I'm absolutely loving the contrast of all of this because there's so much color over here, and then there's so much more color over here, because honestly, when you look at all of these together, it's showing me that you are such a pure person at heart. I really feel like you have a pure focus in your life, a pure mission, and you're doing that, which is so incredible to see because a lot of people are not on their purpose, but you're doing the right thing. You actually have had a message. Like, these 2 women right here are veiled, so I feel like you've been very spiritual your whole life. You've had a lot of spiritual messages come through to you. You've had a lot of inner trust, and you've had to go against the grain sometimes, and that could have been a little bit difficult. I see you're a very strong person. You're very, very strong. You're very sure of yourself. You're very focused on your mission, and I love that. You just have so much that you have to offer to the world, and they don't even understand the depth of which you are connecting to spirit, because this just reminds me of the crown chakra. There's so many beautiful colors here, the golden white light. You're veiled here, your third eye is open, and with the color in the background, that indigo, I just really feel like you're a special chosen person. And if you've been seeing 999, I have personally never seen 999. Okay, so this one is definitely for you special people out here. Like, you're really doing something great in the world, and something very special is coming to you. Now, I really feel with this come to life here, she's painting herself. She's painting herself. I feel like you've come to this place where you've done so much for people, but now you're finally coming back to a space where you can see your own inner vision and be a little messy, be a little rambunctious, be a little bit chaotic. That's what's been happening a little bit lately. And you have to trust that this is actually right for you. This is your inner guidance telling you that, yes, you've been like Mother Mary your whole life. I really see that. Like, just so pure, helpful, assisting the whole collective, right? In these magical ways that have been kind of unseen and undercover. And the thing is, with this other veil here and then the veil coming off, I feel like everything is going to come off for you, and you're going to be put into a world where you can express yourself in a more easeful way and not having to worry about comparing yourself to anybody else, or like, is this okay for the community? Should I be doing this? No more questioning yourself. You're really diving deep into your own inner needs and your own inner trust. And you're finally coming out and expressing yourself the way that you've been wanting to express yourself for a while. Like, she literally has, like, her clothes are coming off, her hair is tousled, she's painting, there's animals everywhere. It's a freedom. It's a freedom that you're going to be experiencing, number 9s. All right, let's get these Star Code Astro cards. Let's see what we've got for you. Oh yes, the 11th house. Okay, astrologically what came out was the 11th house, Leo, Venus. This is Neptune right here for vision. The 5th house, passion. Okay, I absolutely called it. I called it, y'all. The 11th house is all about the community. It's all about what you have been sacrificing for your community. You have been sacrificing a lot for a lot of people for a long time. I see that number now. Like, I see it so clear, like literally Mother Mary, food bank lines, all of that, like donating, like just the most pure, beautiful person with your own ideas and your own kind of way of doing things. You've always kept that side kind of inside of you. With the Leo here that came out over inner trust and the Venus, love. I'm telling you right now, when you step into your own confidence, you can shine a lot brighter and you can change the world in an even better way. And I think that's what you need to hear, number 9s, is because you're so focused on other people and like changing the world and like helping others. But I'm telling you now, when you are your authentic self and when you really shine from your core and not from where you're expected to shine, so much more can come out of you and so much more love can pour in when you really inner trust yourself, when you have that sense of nobody can tell me what to do or who to be. I'm doing this from my heart. I'm doing this from love. I'm doing this because I feel like I need to do it. And number 9s, you're allowed to feel and say and do all of those things according to you, because you already know how much of an impact you make. You make such a big impact. You're such a big help. You're such an influence on people, but now it's time to be an influence for your own self and for you to really shine that light that you've kind of been hiding for a while. I think that this is so amazing. Is this not synchronistic? Tell me how synchronistic this is. Literally 5th house, passion. There's an art palette right here, and she was just painting herself right here. She has a paintbrush in her hand painting. There are paintbrushes right there. With Neptune rules over music and art, and for some reason, number 9s, I was having a hard time kind of figuring out the music for you guys, you and the number 8s, but you guys really need to tap into music and art and creating and being more passionate with your life. Like, this is amazing. Look at this. You're creating yourself. You're drawing yourself anew, and it feels really, really good because it's coming from a space of love, because it's coming from a space of Venus, divine feminine energy. This is part of your purpose too, number 9s. This was part of your purpose. This was divine feminine energy, and this is also divine feminine energy, asking you to trust your intuition, asking you to trust that rebelliousness inside of you and to come alive, to come to a different life, to come and be different in your life, show up differently. You're showing up in a way that you've never shown up before because you've been having this vision, this dream in your life for such a long time, and you're like, wow, I can finally follow it now. Spirit is asking you to literally follow your dreams. Follow what you love to do, your passions. Who gets told that? Nobody. Number 9s, because 9 is the number of fulfillment. 9 is the number of, okay, I've gotten here. Now I can finally shed my skin. I can finally shed some skin. All right, let's check the last deck here. What's happening for number 9s? Okay, so these astro cards came out here. All right, making sure that you can see these. So we do have Saturn here. We also have the 6th house of Virgo, I do. We have a new moon. We have the 8th house, transformation. We have a Cassini, and we have Gemini. Okay, so what I'm seeing astrologically, I thought those other astrology cards would come through, but you see how every card, every deck has different information. So this is more straightforward right here. What's actually happening in your timeline when you're seeing this video. Saturn right right now is moving through Pisces, right? Pisces is ruled by Neptune. You guys got Neptune as well. So you have to tap into that Neptunian energy. I don't know where that card just went. Okay. It's literally right underneath here. You got to tap into the Neptunian energy, okay? Because Saturn right now is moving through Pisces. And Saturn is asking you to build structure, but it's asking you to build structure from your dream space. You're allowed to dream. You're allowed to dream, and it's limitless. It's literally limitless. Now with Virgo here, this is the house of health. This is the house of employees. This is the house of co-workers who you're working with, and you're constantly working. Number 9, I see you. This is the house of service. You're always doing something for somebody. And now it's time for something new to come through, with the new moon coming in right after that. So new beginnings, planting seeds, setting intentions, a blank page. This is going to be a new version of you, number 9s. Don't be afraid. It's going to be so beautiful. I promise you. I promise you. This, you're going to have to go through transformation with this. And it could be a little bit tricky. It could be a little bit tricky, but you're going to have to go through some type of transformation. And, you know, with Saturn and the 8th house right here, check to see where your placements are for the 8th house and where Saturn is transiting right now in your chart. This will give you a lot of insight of what's happening. Saturn's going to be shaking you to your core because it wants you to be real. With the 8th house, it wants you to be so real right now. Like, what do you want? It's actually your time for your dreams to come true. It's a wish fulfillment kind of energy that I'm feeling, because this 5th house doesn't lie. This is the house of joy, of pleasure, everything. And it's asking you to come to life right now. It's asking you, what kind of joy do you want? What is it that you want out of life? Because you've given so much to others. This is like a gift finally given to you after you've sacrificed like so much, number 9s. You have to take this gift seriously. With the cosmos here, literally this is a very rare point in astrology, and this is only ignited when another transit hits. So Virgo energy here in the heart, like, you're so pure. Like I said in the beginning, you're such a pure person. You're allowed to have your wishes fulfilled. You're allowed to feel in your heart space and be like, okay, I really want this. I really do want to go after this. I really do want to be this. You're totally allowed to do that. Spirit's giving you permission, like, yes, my child, go. You've done so much. New moon, and then of course Gemini energy. So this is like this is playful energy. This is like, think your wildest dreams with Mercury here. It's like, think outside the box. Think in a logical and an intuitive way. Follow your heart, follow your intuition. Think in just like the most craziest ways. Gemini has no boundaries. Just have no boundaries when you're dreaming, when you're thinking of this new manifestation, with this new beginning. Think outside of the box for yourself. You're allowed to do that. All right, number 9s, that was your entire reading. I truly hope that you enjoyed. Again, if you want an in-depth reading with me, I go really deep one-on-one. Go ahead and book your appointment on my website, greenvibeswellness.com. I hope to see you in another video very soon. Peace and love. Bye.